we're also going to stop at Buckley's. I've had some food bagged up for a few weeks, actually, that somebody was supposed to pick up, and they didn't come get it. So my niece come by and got her several bags and a pretty large box of stuff, and I'm going to take the rest of these bags. I don't know, I think it's 4, 5, 6, I don't know, 4 maybe, 5, I think it's 5 bags that I'm going to take and leave at Buckley's on the way. I've got a lot of repetitive, same stuff over and over and over. So, you can only eat so much before it expires. So, that's what I do. And I actually met some people a few weeks ago, and they were needing help looking for work, such as that. And I asked them, did they ever come down to Buckley's? And they said, yeah, that somebody had told them about it and that they had come by. I said, well, I take food down there a lot. And several trips I've made lately, y'all can see in the videos, there's other people there donating. So I know people put food in there. I know a lot of people tell me stuff that they've taken and donated. Like I have one friend, she puts dog food and cat food from time to time. Of course she works, so, but she donates that, which I thought was very nice, because it is an expense to have a pet, that's for sure. I know I do without to be able to keep mine, but I mean, people laugh about therapy dogs and such as that, but I'm gonna tell y'all, if I didn't have my dogs, sometimes I think I'd lose it, because I'm not around anybody anymore. So I'm not out in the public working. I'm used to being around having a big family, and I did hair 32 years, so I'm used to being around a lot of stylists and a lot of people every day. And oh, somebody's over here now unloading stuff, looks like, or loading something up. I don't know what, but the back of the car SUV's open. Yeah, she's donating. She's donating. Oh, I know her. That's Miss Donna. Right? Well, you did know me. It's been a long time since we... Y'all, that's so good. I'm sorry I was so long. I used to go to church with her. Oh, here comes somebody else up here. Okay, what she was telling me, so we're going to kind of work together on this. Of course, she had to ask, find out about my son and all that. We had to catch up. She was saying that she knows families that needs that salmon. Y'all know I get a lot of that canned salmon. So she asked me, can I take your salmon to a family I know? I said, sure. I said, I'll start saving some. So she was leaving bread. She goes out to the bread store and gets the whole back of her SUV full of bread for $25 and brings it there and fills that up. She's going to bring bread there tomorrow. So she told me, these are small loaves. She said, take a couple of loaves of bread. I told her I had went to the food bank this morning and the food bank was out of bread. I said, she said, well, where was it? And I said, it was at Douglas. And she said she might see about donating some to them. But this is like day-old bread or something, and they mark it down to like $1.98 a loaf. But she has a deal with them to buy like a bundle thing, and she buys it for $25. Like once a month or something from them, and they know she's donating it. So that's what we were talking about. She said, I am so happy to see you and so happy to see that you go to the food bank and you give back. And I said, oh yes. I said, of course she knew me from church. I always worked with the teenagers, and I always bought a lot of stuff, shoes, whatever kids needed, bicycles at Christmas when I worked. I mean, I give those kids anything that if I found out they needed it, they had it. They didn't go without anything if I knew, and there was several of us there that did that. But some of y'all that really watch all my videos will remember this. I told y'all about the man that played guitar in our praise band the first night that my granddaughter came to church when she was a baby. She had breathing issues, so she was, it was 6 or 8 weeks before they could bring her to church. And because my son was the associate pastor, everybody was so excited to see her. And her husband is the one that got killed on that motorcycle with his daughter. The young boy, the sun was in his eyes, and he turned to go in his driveway. He turned to go in his driveway, and he didn't see the motorcycle. And her husband went over the handlebars, and it cut the artery in his leg, up in his thigh, and he bled out. They couldn't. I knew the doctor that tried to save him, the surgeon. I did. His wife is a nurse, and I actually still see her in town. But I saw her the other day. But those pad things that they packed them with, they ran out. They couldn't stop him from bleeding, and he passed away. It was sad. It was it was a celebration for my granddaughter coming to church for the first time, but I'll never forget it because it was such a sad evening. We didn't even have church service because our pastor and everybody, a lot of them went to the hospital, to the emergency room. She was supposed to be riding with him that night, and she let the teenage daughter ride with him. And all it did to the girl was break her leg, and they said it would have killed her if she hadn't had her helmet on. And our preacher's wife and her children was in the SUV behind him and saw it happen. So seeing her just brought back a lot of memories because it's been years since I've seen her. She used to work at one of our hospitals here. Oh gosh, now they're gonna have me in the intersection stopped. I didn't know we had all this construction over here. I would have come earlier. Okay, we're headed to the food bank, and if nothing exciting happens over there, I'll show y'all what we got when we get home. Y'all, this is that rough road I'm always taking y'all on and telling y'all I can't video. Because see where they've scraped up the asphalt? Now, they did this last summer, scraped this up last summer. And they're just now, thank God, they're repaving it. This is right before you get to the food bank. You know, I'm always telling y'all, I can't talk because the road's too rough. Well, we're getting new road. I had to share. I'm so excited. Well, I'm running way late getting here, 30 something minutes, so we'll see. Oh, it ain't too bad. It's nobody wanted to come sit in the sun. Oh, look, I can get right up here in the shade. It is a miracle. Thank you, Lord. Look at there. I'm going to be right up here in all the action. See if I can get on up out of that sun. Okay, got to put the buggy out. The basket out. Okay, guys, this is the produce haul for today. We got cake pops. Y'all, I'm not sure what kind of cake's in that, but this is the one where we get the free drink. So I'm gonna try this orange cream soda because I couldn't remember if I tried it before. Peach pie filling, chocolate pudding. The lady said they had bok choy, and I said I want bok choy. And the other lady that works there come over and said, how many do we have? And she said, there's 2 in a bag and there's 3 bags. Y'all stop. So I got 6. I got 3 bags, but I got 6 of these little bundles. So that's great because I can wash that, cut it up, and freeze it and still use it. And y'all know I eat my bok choy. I told that lady, I said, I have some in the garden, but it's not ready for harvest yet. And she said, give her that bok choy. She said, because the people in this line probably don't even know what it is, and said she knows how to eat it. So I said, okay, I'll take it. Thank you very much. So we got strawberries. This is 32 ounces or 2 pounds. We got a nice cantaloupe today. I got a bag of black-eyed peas. We got fresh squash. We got bananas. I got a 2-pound box of elbow macaroni. I just made me some pasta salad and used all my elbow macaroni. So see, the Lord provides. He gave it back to me. I got peas, diced tomatoes, collards, corn, mac and cheese, powdered milk. Y'all, I love these steel cut oats. I was really excited this has flaxseed, and I do buy this brand. It's the individual packages. You just add your hot water, about 2.5 minutes, you got your oatmeal, and the steel cut oats, y'all, is a lot better for you than regular oats. I got a package of chicken, looks like 1.5 pounds. It's the chicken breast tenders. So, I don't know if I'll grill them, barbecue them, fry them. I may air fry them or bake. I don't know. I'll figure out something to do with it, though, what you want to bet. So they also had these Life Light Smart Dogs. It's plant-based hot dogs. So I've never tried this brand. So I told that lady I'd like a package of those. She said, you get to pick 2 meats. I said, I want the hot dogs and I want the chicken. So that was my meat. I want to make some Mexican hot dogs and some other different kinds of hot dogs. So this will be good because I won't have to buy wieners and I don't have to eat real meat. So it'll be healthy for me with my high cholesterol. So it'll be a healthy hot dog for myself. So I got bagels. I got a loaf of Sara Lee honey wheat bread. And they had these little cakes, and all it says is white cake, so I'm assuming it's white cake with chocolate icing. And I'm going to slice this into serving pieces and put it in the freezer. So if I need something sweet, I'll have it. I haven't been eating a lot of sweets, and last couple of times I went, I didn't even get anything sweet unless it was something they just put in the basket. So I'm out of sweet stuff in the freezer. That way if a friend drops by or if I want something sweet with a cup of coffee or dessert, I'll have it. I'm gonna cut it up and put it in a little Tupperware container. And when I want a slice, I'll just take it out and I'll have my cake all ready to go. So this is our food bank haul for today. She's playing. Y'all be blessed. Know you're loved. Jesus loves you more. Thanks for supporting my channel, and we'll see y'all in the next video.